Miss Lauren Doherty?
Give you a copy.
Do you have copies for everyone, or just one, or? Okay, you just do the one and we'll pass it. Or is this what you're going to be saying, or?
Yeah.
Okay, this will make it much easier for our staff to be able to edit.
Okay. Good evening. My name is Lauren Doherty. I am an 11-year resident of Allen. I am here today as an advocate of solar energy, specifically roof-mounted solar energy. Solar energy has long been an option for people who wanted to go green. It has only recently become affordable enough that even those folks who don't prioritize the environment see that it is now a common sense energy option. This is because in the last few years, the technology has reached that critical point where it now easily competes with traditional energy sources, price-wise. Because of these recent developments, we're seeing a dramatic uptick in the number of requests for solar panel installations in our country, state, and even in our city. I believe our city should encourage the growth of such an important technology. And I believe you do as well, as is evidenced by the solar panels that now grace the roof of this very building, which, by the way, are visible from the street. Sadly, Allen enacted an ordinance 4 years ago that restricts roof panels from facing the street. This law cannot be applied equally to all residents, as solar panels are not equally effective in all directions. So I ask you, what reason could this council have for enacting an ordinance that is so unfair to its residents whose homes face south, or whose homes maybe back up to the south, but there's a street there, or the side of their house is on the south, there's a street there, as we just discussed with Mr. Battle. I've heard tell of a group of people who have said that they should be restricted for aesthetic reasons. Do these same people understand that what seems like an innocuous request means potentially thousands of dollars lost by neighbors? Would you also only allow north-facing homes to install, for example, 16 SEER energy-efficient air conditioning units, while their neighbors whose homes face north are only allowed to install 13 or 12 SEER energy-efficient air conditioning units? Are you perhaps concerned that with our street-visible solar panels, our community's value and appeal will be diminished? That's what I've heard from some people. Can we at least survey, I think one of you mentioned, survey a statistically significant portion of our residents to find out what the majority think about them aesthetically? I understand that some North Texas cities have already done these surveys and found that an overwhelming majority of respondents have no issues with seeing solar panels on any roof surface. In one city, they surveyed the residents, and 97% were unopposed to street-facing solar panels. I can't recall the city, but I think another one of us will be able to mention that city name. It has been shown time and again that sustainability and efficiency measures, including solar panels, increase the value of homes and therefore property taxes. 2 recent studies, including one from Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory, showed that homeowners across the country are willing to pay a premium for a solar home, that premium reflecting the value of the solar system, on average about $15,000. These reports and other valuable information about solar and real estate are available from the Department of Energy, can easily be found by doing a web search. This is one of the reports, Sunshot Spotlight Solar and Real Estate. I can give that to you as well. So you see, when residents are given uniform opportunity to fully access this technology, everyone can benefit. But when denied equal access to this technology, everyone loses. Many organizations have spoken out against the type of restriction on street-facing solar panels. North Central Texas Council of Government has worked with member cities and other knowledgeable organizations and is in the process of releasing a model ordinance guide, of which Mr. Battle discussed. This document recommends that municipalities do not restrict street-facing solar panels. Texas state law, was also mentioned, requires that HOAs who desire to restrict placement cannot restrict the placement if this desired placement reduces annual production by 10% or more. In almost every case, restricting south-facing installations will reduce annual production by 10% or more, which is why in almost every case the HOAs have no control over where panels are placed. These entities have researched what is best for our citizenry, and I believe their recommendations should be adopted. I understand that everyone has an opinion about what they find attractive, but in this case, the opinion should not outweigh the benefit that these panels provide to our residents and our cities. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you.